All right. So back with part. I want to say 5. I had to check my YouTube. Whoops. I gotta check the archives. Just checking here. Yeah, I'd say part 5. I believe I forgot to upload part 4. Oops. Alright. Yeah, of course, for me, it's a sold out showing, so I have to get there early. Alright. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh! Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going to this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. The fact there was no blood stain or impact. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that, or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Courtroom number 4, huh? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Oh boy. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show... Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, I tend to slip into an accent. And I just realized I forgot to put something. There we go. I wonder if he'll be that producer. Nah, it's gonna be the kid. Oh, fuck. And I just remembered I forgot the soundboard again. I keep forgetting the soundboard every time. So they're calling salmonella. Great. Ugh. Or that director. God, even looks creepier than before.
Oh no!
There we are. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I met this samurai noob, Raffle. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. We were at Global Studios on the day of the murder. Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Trust me, I'm finding this voice annoying, but it works for this idiot. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting to studio at 2, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. I hate doing that voice. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, or your testimony, your enemy at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know all about the freezing your industry.
Still, it's WIW. I was pretty busy all that day. Sad face.
Tell us more about that. In the employee area?
That's right. It was a fight scene between the stiff samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, that's a girl I was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you could believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Yep, just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
Why did you go on for so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WPA was just a girl during the run-through. Yeah, see.
Oh right, that's the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch, Ross.
Ross? Rolling on the floor, starving? What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak. Their sissy cooked some up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
But me and Studio 2 tried to end up skipping lunch.
So, in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? There's something... Yeah, that is contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila.
You? What do you want? Sweets.
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No, good call. Sweats. I wasn't embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
Christ, that face is really fucking creepy. A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all the trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down.
Sorry. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more.
You were in the meeting until around 4.
What were you discussing?
This samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turned to me and say, Mr. Manila, those script of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Oh, I can believe it. Fucking weirdo. Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting?
During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
You didn't take a single break.
Well, yeah, another one. Sweats.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself, and I never drink water. Oh, that's better. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, Ruffle.
Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gotten to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. What bullshit is he gonna pull off his ass this time?
Yeah. FWIW. Yeah, we took a break.
It's supposed to be like, remember or recall?
Ruffle. But with only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, give me the murder in D1, lol. That's just enough time to get T-Bar stick if you ask me.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. What time exactly did you take this break?
Yeah. I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so to 2:45.
2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Looks like even Edgeworth is figuring that out. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez. His plate.
Yeah, I know, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be Diva. D. Vasquez, the producer. D. T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder and say one lol.
Why is that? I claim it, and I claim it loud. Yeah. We cannot let any of them go. Alright, now I've got the judge thinking.
Oh no!
What's your point, Edgeworth? Oh no.
Oh no!
I feel the plot about to thicken.
Court record? Mrs. Edgeworth, Mr. Monkey's Head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. But somehow I feel no desire to correct him. And that is why you do this. What? It's over? Oh no, here we go. So we're just gonna be munching on some Hershey Eggies. That's actually what they're called.
I'd rather not add my name to the list of people you've knocked on their asses.
They said he was 10 years old, right? Oh, he's age 7. Yeah, he looks older than 7. What the fuck? Seriously makes no sense. Oh, Edward did not think about that. There we go.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
This is gonna be a pain in my ass. I thought this came out in the early 2000s. Saying you taped every show. Oh, I love this. He's calling Edward out in his shit. perfect. What? Whoa, hold on. You say he saw it, but the head wasn't busted. Chose the right one. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. The fuck is that face? Woo! Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? How do I explain that? Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? I swear to God, Edgeworth, I am going to strangle you. With that shit around your neck. Well, Cody. Here we go. Sorry, I gotta get my friggin' hoodie on. It is getting cold in here. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. So he saw the murder. You're gonna have to press him harder. Cody. Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection! Objection!
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Well, that's the thing. And I was at 2 o'clock. That fell 2:15. But he got murdered 15. He was watching something else. The camera. He was trying to figure out how to work it so he could take a picture of the moment. Exactly. Bullseye. pressing, not picking. Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Right. Media means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Welcome to the real world, kid. That's not all that happened. That's all. Oh no. It's one thing I've learned. Always have a safety save. I call bullshit. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. What was it you told me then?
I got to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai has the final blow with Sam. Got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. I don't know why I go with that voice.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Someone took it out. No! Wait. Fucking old bag! Because the Steel Samurai didn't win. Yep. Which means Jack was in the Steel Samurai costume. Which is why it was dragging on the ground. Jack didn't have the height or the build of Will. Holy shit!
I feel the plot about to thicken.
There we go. Just took a bit for it to load. We got him now. Cody. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Apparently, we have all made a serious error. Does not compute, does not compute, does not compute. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Yeah, because look at the legs. Dragging on the ground. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury too. That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
I hate doing that voice. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then, he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. I don't know. Huh? Huh? Me? What? Data. What? Let's take a look. What the hell? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Mia? What? What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Wait a minute. I just realized what Mia saw. That wasn't Studio 1, that was Studio 2! Right there! Your Honor, look at this! Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. It was here. Fuck. Here, at Studio 2. Your Honor, I find it very significant that murder took place in Studio 2. No filming is done there. Save just in case I'm wrong. Studio 2 is no longer being used for filming. Good question. I really should think these things through more. The path to the trailer was blocked. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then, he went to Studio 2. Well, no, of course not. The murder weapon. Can't remember if I saved or not. Sorry, I had to check something. I have proof. I think I'm right though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Wait, no, that can't be right. Wait, let's see. I have proof. see. Are you kidding? All right. Sleeping pills. This is it. I found this on a table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Your Honor, I have an idea. Run a test of Powers' blood. You should find traces of the sleeping pills. Fingerprint the body. You fingerprint the bottle, not the body. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Yes, Your Honor. That's a lot of homework. Translation, he's saying kiss my ass. Oh boy. Whew. That was a close one. Me too. Maybe I should take a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Okay. That's the end of this part. Ugh. So we're definitely gonna... So we will be doing this... not tomorrow, as I'm gonna be busy with work and then having to go to the premiere. We'll come back to this on Friday. Yeah. Alright, so that's going to be it for this part, YouTube. I will continue this later on. We'll catch you on the flip side.